What are you looking for in terms of your investments right now? What are the trends that you're following?
Well, my fund, Future Perfect Ventures, was one of the first funds 5 years ago to make a thesis out of the blockchain sector. So blockchain and cryptocurrency remain our core focus. It certainly worked out very well for us in the last 5 years, and we've seen more and more institutional acceptance of the sector, both in terms of actual crypto assets such as Bitcoin and Ethereum, but also blockchain infrastructure. So using blockchain infrastructure for more efficiencies in sectors like financial services, like healthcare, like media, offering better supply chain provenance and tracking of goods. So we're going to continue to see that evolve. I always like to say we're in where 1994 internet was, and I was lucky enough to be engaged in the internet sector back then, and this is certainly very similar in a lot of ways in the imagination the technology is capturing with really smart entrepreneurs.
And of course, there is a lot of hype around cryptocurrencies right now. What do you think are the biggest misconceptions about the space?
Well, the fact that Bitcoin is only being used for money laundering and criminal activity, and I keep hearing that over and over again, especially amongst more established financial institutions. Certainly Jamie Dimon calling Bitcoin a fraud didn't help, but he's certainly backtracked since then, since making those comments last year. This technology has the potential to be just as transformative as the internet. The internet created connectivity of information. What blockchain technology can do is create connectivity and instantaneous transactions around currency, such as what Bitcoin does, or it could be data. As machines start to talk to each other, we're going to need ways for them to communicate without human intervention, and blockchain technology can allow that. So I think there's a lot of misconception on what the underlying technology really means for the world. I just got back from the emerging markets. I was in Beijing, I was in Korea, Mumbai, and in a lot of those places, they don't have financial institutions, they don't have health insurance, and I feel like they really understand where this technology can take them more than a lot of the developed markets where we take credit cards and banks for granted.